What's up guys, Sunny here and welcome back to another video on my channel. A little over a month ago, I decided to take a DNA test. Not because I don't know whether or not I'm Norwegian, but rather because I wanted to look into my ethnic background. I have no idea what to expect with this DNA test, but I thought I'd take you with me on this little adventure, just for the fun of it. I used a DNA testing kit from my heritage, simply because it was the first one I saw and I thought why not. And who knows, maybe I'll make some discoveries through this DNA test, I don't know. This is what the test looks like. There's a vial and there's a swab. It was a really simple thing to do, just swabbing both the cheeks. Then I put it into the vials and then I just brought it to the post office, sent it to the lab in America, and about a month later I got the result back. And this is where we're currently at now. So I haven't opened the results yet and I'm so excited. I seriously don't know anything other than the fact that I'm Norwegian. I do have some Sami roots, but other than that I don't know anything. Okay, so here's the email that I got and there's a button that says view DNA results. I don't even know what to expect. This is so exciting. Before I press the button, I want you guys to write a comment and guess what you think I am. Where do I come from? How many percent Norwegian am I? And do you think that I have roots from other countries? If I were to guess something, maybe something from Europe, maybe German, I don't know. I mean, the odds are quite high considering there were a lot of Germans in Norway, so who knows? I have no idea. But I do think I look very Norwegian because of my blue eyes and light hair and all that stuff. I'm very pale, don't really get a tan. I have freckles too, especially in the summer. Okay, let's check out the DNA results. Sunniva, are you ready to explore your ethnicity? Yeah. Let's go. Okay. 80% Scandinavian? Are you kidding me? That's almost 100%. 11% Finnish? I had no idea about that. That's kind of cool. 8.4% Irish, Scottish, and Welsh. Wow, slay! That's it? Wow, I was expecting there to be more. I'm curious to see if it's possible to read more about this because these are just like numbers and they don't really tell me anything. Like Scandinavian, that can be anything. There's actually quite a few countries in Scandinavia, believe it or not. And Finnish, okay. I don't really know much about Finland. I wish I did. I landed there once when I was going to the United States and I remember there was a lot of Moonin merch. They also had a lot of Santa Claus merch. I feel like Finland is a very quiet country. I don't really hear much about it. Maybe I should go there one day just to explore and see what I think about it. Are any of you guys from Finland? Leave a comment below. Maybe you can teach me a bit more about Finland. And as to Irish, Scottish, and Welsh, that's kind of fascinating. I had no idea about this. Maybe there's something in it though, because the first time I ever went to Ireland, I just felt an instant connection to the country, and maybe that has something to do with this, I don't know. Ireland to me just felt like a big fairy tale. It was so beautiful there and the people there are so kind and welcoming and nice and just awesome. So this is so cool. I'm wondering whether I'm actually Irish, Scottish, or Welsh though, or all of them. View full ethnicity estimate. Okay, so you can see a little bit more here. So as to the Scandinavian part, it says that I am from southern Innlandet, Viken and Tønsberg. Northern Norway, okay. Norway, Møre og Romsdal and Vestland, and Innlandet and Trøndelag. This is so cool. That's a lot of different areas. I didn't know it was possible to do it this specific. That's actually really nice. But the fact that I'm 80.6% Norwegian though, can you believe that? That's crazy. That's almost 100% Norwegian, seriously. How is that even possible? Okay, it doesn't specify more than the fact that I'm a little bit Finnish. So there's a lot of information here. Finland and Western Russia are characterized by the combined influences of Nordic and Slavic cultures. While there are certain words that were borrowed into Finnish, the Finnish language is not related to the Scandinavian languages, nor to Russian. The Finnish language's closest linguistic relatives are the Balto-Finnic languages, which are spoken in the Baltic Sea region. I didn't know this stuff. This is so cool. These include various forms of the Karelian language and Estonian. Finnish has numerous other linguistic relatives, such as the various forms of the Sami language, many minority languages spoken in Russia, and Hungarian. I don't know what to say other than the fact that this is so freaking cool. 11% Finnish. I wonder who in my family are Finnish. I've never heard this before. Who could it be? Like 11%, that's quite a lot, isn't it? And then as to the Irish, Scottish and Welsh, the western region of the British Irish Isles is populated by people descended from the 6 Celtic nations, which comprise two, oh my god, these words are so complicated, 2 ethno-linguistic groups, the Brittonic peoples, who were displaced by Anglo-Saxons and settled in what is now Wales, Cornwall and Brittany, and the Gaels, who became the dominant culture in Ireland and then expanded to Scotland and the Isle of Man. There's a lot of history here and that's so cool to read about. Why haven't I heard about this before? I'm just a bit shocked now, honestly. But it kind of makes sense though that my ancestors would have traveled over the map here over to Norway. I mean, it's not that far. So maybe they sailed over to Norway or something like that. You can see that it's basically all of Finland. But that too kind of makes sense because it said previously in the Scandinavian one that I had roots from northern Norway, and northern Norway is basically right next to Finland. It's a little bit strange that I have no Swedish blood considering it's the neighbor country. Same about Danish. I would have thought that I at least had some Danish or Swedish DNA. Almost 100% Norwegian. It does give me a lot of DNA matches too, but I do not want to share those here on YouTube because it's obviously my real family on there. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not exposing my family, so I'm not gonna do that for this video, but it was really cool to see like how much DNA I share with some of my family members. And it's very fascinating that stuff like this is possible. I had no idea that it was possible to do this before I found this test, so wow. What is this button? Show available regions. Okay, so this is just like a map to show all the different areas that are possible to get on this test, I guess. This leaves me a bit curious though. Have any of you guys taken this DNA test before? And if so, do you want to share some of your results with me? I'm also wondering how accurate this is. Like, how do they even know this stuff? I mean, obviously they look at the DNA, but I just don't understand how they can compare it and somehow figure out where my ancestors are from. It's mind-blowing. I feel a little bit strange now that I know that I'm so Norwegian. Super Norwegian. It explains a lot though why I am the way I am. So shy and so like Norwegian. That's the best way to explain it, really. And now I have a good excuse as to why I never get a tan too. I'm just too Norwegian. But hey, it's cool. I'm proud to be Norwegian, and it was really cool to learn more about this stuff. I'm gonna spend the next couple of hours looking more into all this because honestly there was so much info on the page there and so much that you can look into. Maybe I can even contact a few people. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I really appreciate every single one of you watching. Take care. Stay awesome and see you next week. Bye!